Hello, this is Essie, the rich woman, and it's about 3:30 in the morning on a Saturday morning. Um, I want to say thank you to Starla. You know who you are. I thank you so much for your donation, and I really appreciate it. And I pray for you and ask my heavenly Father to bless you because you don't have to give, but you did. And I know He put it on your heart to give. And I thank you so much, and I appreciate you. Um, my channel isn't monetized, and the reason why my channel is not monetized is because they say that I have harmful content. And you know, when you speak the truth hurts. So, um, I believe the main reason why it's not monetized is because I talk about a lot of racial things. Um, as a black woman, I have to deal with racism. And so it is a part of my life, and I want to talk about it. I vent about that on my channel. And so it's a way of releasing it. Um, I know that it bothers some white people when they see my videos and they unsubscribe, and I'm fine with that. I feel like um, there's some white people that if you watch my videos, if you are true to yourself, you know that everything I'm saying is true. Now, if you don't want to hear it, and you don't want to know how bad racism hurts black people and how we feel about it, then you will unsubscribe and you won't watch my videos because you don't want to feel any guilt, or you don't want to feel or understand how black people feel. So I believe that is the main reason why my channel is not monetized, because I talk about racial things on my channel. So um my channel really um mainly is for black people. I feel like we can relate to each other. And when I start talking about racism and what I have been through and how I feel about it, and you know, I believe some white people don't want to hear that. So they want to hear good and happy things, but everything is not so good and happy for black people in America. So I'm fine with that. I'm fine with only having a certain people watch my videos. Anyway, so yeah, that's why I believe my channel is not monetized. So I could delete all of those videos, but I don't want to delete. I don't want to delete them because what all I'm gonna do is talk about them again in the future, and so they probably that video probably won't get monetized, or I don't know what they'll do, but though this my videos is how I feel, and so and I talk about other Bible things on this channel too as well. So I feel like this: my heavenly Father will reward me. My reward I will get from my heavenly Father for making these videos, and not from YouTube. So that's what I look for my reward from Him. I'm going to be truthful to myself, and because I don't want to make videos that really don't have any substance just because I want to get a YouTube check, you know. So I can I can work on my crochet channel for that, or make another channel and work on it and not talk about, like, because if I do my crochet channel, I would not be talking about things like that on that channel. It will be just about, crochet. And so I don't have a pet where I can use a cat and make cat videos. But so yeah, so that's why this channel is not monetized. And So I'm very thankful for anyone that donates on this channel, and it really helps me out a lot. So thank you so much, Darla. So what I wanted to talk about in this video is, it got me to thinking how I see people don't use their own mind. They call it critical thinking, and I noticed that a lot of people don't critical think. They don't think. They let the government tell them what to think, how to think, and they don't use their own minds. Okay. So I'm finna talk about politics right now, and I know that a lot of people, I may have some people unsubscribing to me, but I don't care. This is the truth, and I'm going to tell the truth. And it might hurt your feelings, but I'm going to tell the truth. So, I hear a lot of black people, and I'm sure Mexicans now too, but they put down Donald Trump. They talk about him. They drag him through the mud. They say he's racist. He this, he's that. But you don't have nothing to say about Biden. You don't have absolutely nothing to say about Biden. And that tells me that you're not thinking. It tells me that you don't think. If you don't have anything to say about Biden and what he did the past 4 years, okay. I didn't vote. But if I had to vote, and my options is Biden and Trump, I'm voting Trump. I want you to see that when you vote for a party that pushes LGBTQ+, that pushes little kids being targeted, trying to turn a little boy into a little girl and a little girl into a little boy, trying to push LGBTQ all over the world, right? Getting into other countries' businesses. And if that country rejects LGBTQ, they want to come after them. They want to, insert themselves in their business and punish them and do all these things to them. That's not right. Our Heavenly Father put a man and a woman together. And he said, go forth and multiply. He did not put two men together, and he did not put two women together. He did not, when you were born a little boy, that's your assigned gender, a little boy. If you're born a little girl, that is your assigned gender by the Heavenly Father, and he don't make any mistakes. So, when you vote for a party that pushes that, you're against the Heavenly Father. And I know that you don't see that. I know you don't see it. And a lot of people, you say you love God, you love Jesus, 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 the Lord, the Lord, the Lord, the Lord. But when the Heavenly Father says male and female, and Satan, okay, because Satan is always going to say the opposite of the Heavenly Father. The Heavenly Father says male and female. Satan says two women and two men. Satan is going to always oppose the Heavenly Father. He's going to always do the opposite of whatever the Heavenly Father says. So that Satan is going to be down with trying to turn a little girl into the little boy and a little boy into a little girl. It's all satanic. It is. And when you vote for that, you are against the Heavenly Father. You need to see that. You need to think. What did our Heavenly Father do to Sodom and Gomorrah? And why did he do that? Now, I always knew that the reason why he destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah was because of the gays, and because it was a horrible place. It was just crime. I have to read it again. But that was the main reason. Those angels came there and they tried to sleep with the angels. They tried to take the angels and sleep with them. And the angels struck them blind because they were trying to break into Lot's house. The angels struck them blind so they couldn't find the doorknob to break into the house. America is pushing this stuff all over the world. So in 2022, I had noticed how they were going after the kids. The Democratic Party was going after the kids. And I prayed. I'm like, Yahweh, where are you? Like, why? You need to do something about this. They're targeting the kids. And I prayed that he would step in and he would do something about them going after the kids. I don't think that's right. I don't want to have a child and I got to, try to keep my child from, I have to tell my child that it's not okay for two men to be together and two women to be together. It's not okay, because what Satan is doing is telling you it's okay. But our Heavenly Father didn't set it up that way. You cannot multiply. He told Adam and Eve when he created them to go forth and multiply. You cannot multiply with two men and two women. So, when you go for a party, what you're doing is trying to take yourself off the earth, right? So, one day I have a child, and that child will have a child, and my lineage would go on and on and on. But when you are behind a party and you support a party that pushes gays and lesbians and telling little kids, what they're doing is trying to re-educate the kids, just like they did us, our ancestors, years ago, and they re-educated us. And that's why we don't know who we are. That's why for many years we did not know that we were the Hebrew people, because they took the kids, the black kids, and we were called Indians. We were here before the white man was here. And they took the black kids and they re-educated them. And so that's why we didn't know who we were. That's why a lot of us, when they would always teach slavery. So we didn't, before slavery, we did not know where we come from. We just were told that we came on a ship from Africa. I remember talking to a white friend of mine, and I was like, I don't know what country in Africa I'm from. All the time, I'm not African. I am not African at all. I'm Hebrew. So this is what they did to us back in the day. They re-educated us. They took our identity from us. And so they just told us we came from Africa and that we came on the ship. So we didn't know nothing else beyond that. And so that's exactly what they want to do to the kids now. They want to take the kids, they want to re-educate them to tell them it is okay for two boys to be together. It is okay for two girls to be together. It's normal. It is okay if you don't feel like a little girl today and you want to be a boy. It's okay. It's normal. It's not normal what they're doing. And you vote for that. You vote for that. You're against Yahweh when you vote for that. You for Satan, but you don't know that because you're not using your own brain. You're on the hate Donald Trump train. Hate Trump. I ain't saying that Trump is perfect. No man is perfect. But I am definitely not voting for a party that is against what my Heavenly Father says. And that's the Democratic Party. And I'm like, what have this man has brought so many people all over the world into our country, into this country. So many people, so many Mexicans, so many Middle Eastern people, people all over the world. He wasn't really trying to bring in no black people like that. I didn't see them bringing in the black people, the Africans and the black islanders. I didn't see them coming over here like the Arabs, like the light-skinned people. I didn't see them coming over here like that. But he's bringing all those people over here. Why? Because he wants them to vote for him. He wants them to keep the Democratic Party in office. That's why he brought them over here. He don't care about the American people at all. All he cares about is Democrats staying into office. And so if you came from another country and you came over here and the Democratic Party brought you over here, you're going to feel like you need to be loyal to the Democratic Party and vote for them. But it didn't work out. All that he did. And it didn't work out. Because what he don't know, that I know, is the Heavenly Father is in control. Yahweh is in control. Not Satan. And not the Democratic Party. So, now all these people is going back. And Donald Trump, to me, all I hear people saying that's Democratic is Trump would do this and Trump would do that and Trump would, and nobody's saying anything that he has actually done. People are just going off about what he's going to do or what he will do. And he haven't done any of the things that y'all saying, that people are saying that he's going to do or will do. And people are getting all bent out of shape over nothing because he haven't done anything yet. Yeah, actually he's been doing a lot of good so far that I have seen. They had men coming into the women's restroom. The Democratic Party had men with dresses on coming into the women's restroom. You guys are down for that? Because I'm not. So Trump said, also they had men getting into contests with women, like swimming contests, wrestling contests, breaking women arms and legs and hurting women, beating the women and out of their awards that they have worked so hard for. You guys are for that? You for that? I just don't understand. I don't understand how you could be for that. So Trump says we're going back to two genders, male and female. How the Heavenly Father said it's supposed to be and how he made it. I'm all for that. Because that's how it is. Imagine me having to call someone that I know, a man, her or she. I have to call them that. That's a lie. And I have to say that. I have respect for people. For any person, I have respect for them. But I don't want someone to say that I have to lie. I have to. It's crazy. It don't make sense. It really don't make sense. So I just see people getting so upset over Donald Trump. They are, him and Elon Musk, which I don't really care for him, but They looking at the IRS. Do you know Biden hired thousands and thousands of IRS agents? Why would he hire thousands and thousands of IRS agents when he first came into office? If the Democratic Party is so for the people, why would this man hire all those IRS agents? When I heard he did that, I was like, they coming after us. They're going to audit us. Because you don't need that many IRS agents to go after billionaires and millionaires. It's not a whole lot of them. You don't need that many for them. You need that many for us. That's who you need that many for. Open your eyes. Why you think he hired all those IRS agents to come after us and audit us? That's what you want. So now you got Trump and them looking at the paperwork, looking at, what the IRS is doing, seeing how the money is being spent. I just saw something the other day. They have been sending countries millions and billions of our tax-paying dollars. They even sending the Taliban money. Israel gets $8.2 billion a year. Israel, they get the highest amount of money a year. Some of them was getting $6 billion, $2 billion. They giving so many countries money, millions and billions of dollars. But when those people houses got burnt down in LA, they got $750. This what you vote for? You vote for them to take your money and give it to other countries? Because this is what they found out. They finding out that there's so many people that's getting Social Security and they are 150 years old getting Social Security checks. I think the reason why they got so much to say, the reason why the Democratic Party got so much to say about Trump is because he's uncovering the things that they've been doing in that office. They don't want to get found out. They've been stealing our money. Look how this country has been going down the drain since Biden has been in office. 4 years, this country has went down the drain so fast. So fast. And Biden called little black kids roaches. I don't know if he called them roaches or cockroaches. Either one. He was talking about the little black kids and how they were rubbing on his leg. I think he had hair on his legs or something like that. And he called them roaches or cockroaches. That's what he called y'all black kids. Biden. I didn't hear that come out of Trump's mouth. I didn't hear us being called roaches and cockroaches. But I did hear that out of Biden's mouth. And Biden is the one that did this 3 strikes you're out law that put a lot of black people in prison. Biden did that. And then Kamala Harris, she's the one. She was in politics in California, and she made a law. Now, this woman don't even have no kids. She made a law that if the kids don't go to school, that the parents got to pay for it. The parents be put in jail if their kids don't go to school. If their kids miss a lot of days from school. Now, we all know that kids be ditching school. So how would you like to come home one day and the police is at your door and you being handcuffed? And you probably working 40 hours a week thinking your child is at school. But your child is ditching school. So now the police is at your door to put handcuffs on you and take you to jail. Kamala Harris did that. She ain't even got no kids. Shouldn't even be making no law, something that dramatic. No wonder she made a law like that, because she don't have kids. Like, I think a lot of people, they just work. Some people just want to have so much fun that you don't even investigate. You don't even try to get information in your head. If you stop listening to the news, because the news is going to tell you what to think and how to think. If you stop listening to the news and stop listening to other people, maybe you start using your own brain and start thinking for your own self. Let's be on the side of Yahweh. Let's be on Yahweh's side. And if anybody say anything opposite of what Yahweh say, then you know who it is. You know who really talking. If they say the opposite of what Yahweh say, run from that person. So that's all I got to say. I'm finna go to sleep. Y'all have a good night. Bye.